Hello friendly people of the internet, I am Hyper Super Sora and welcome back to the Spider-manathon where we're talking about Spider-Man 2. Yes, it's the best one. We all know the plot. Spider-Man's losing his powers, can't keep his superheroing and his real life in balance, and while his power is failing, a new villain comes onto the horizon, Doc Ock, planning to destroy the entire city. Can our hero stop him, get the girl with his powers on the fritz? No. Because he gives up. He stops being Spider-Man for a while because he doesn't have the powers. Okay. Let me talk about the things I don't like about this movie before I go on my nerd tangent. One, the scene where Doc Ock is fighting with himself or the arms, or in this case, kind of like how Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin has a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde motif. This actor doesn't have the chops to pull that off, to act off himself or wrestle with these moral dilemmas. So that kind of, that didn't work. Could have used a couple of more takes. MJ is a hoe. See, constantly cheating, constantly seeking out external validation. I did not want to see her and Peter get back together. Get the fucking landlord chick. Heck, screw her to see if you can get some cheaper rent. Christ. I get it. Us redheads, we're amazing. But MJ just fucking sucks. Is getting married. Still chases after Peter. Her tells Peter he can't be, that he's unreliable and doesn't want to be there. Him there. Still goes after Peter. Her, yeah, you could say she's just chasing after Peter, but the reason she's doing that is because Peter's the one that really just kind of told her no. He's a giant mystery, and she craves that. She loves it. That he is a mystery, and that he won't just fall over for her. It's a challenge, and they like it that way. Anything else I can really say bad about this movie? No? Okay. The fight scenes are great. Tobey Maguire has improved as an actor. Her Aunt May is amazing. As always. The stuff with Doc Ock, other than that one scene, is phenomenal. The scene where they're trying to remove the arms from his back is like a scene out of a horror movie, and I love it. Yes, Tobey Maguire's acting has improved in this role. But I will still say, it still needs a little work. For one reason, and one reason only. Spider-Man is an asshole. Tobey is not. He's not really talking or being a smartass to his opponents, which Spider-Man often is. He's great as a Peter Parker, he's not so great as a Spider-Man. Especially in the second movie. My favorite scene in this movie is him confessing to Aunt May that he feels responsible for Uncle Ben's death. Well, Aunt May feels responsible for Uncle Ben's death too. But you can just feel the raw emotion off him, and he goes to hold Aunt May's hand and she pulls it back, and you can see the betrayal on her face. She's clearly upset. And she walks away from him. Such a good scene. I love that scene in this movie. Spoiler again. Another scene I like is just Doc Ock being normal. Before the arms. Like, being this normal scientist guy, he's fun. Peter Parker, smart, but lazy. And when he transitions to the arms, and at the end, where he goes, I will not die a monster. Those are, I think, some of his best scenes in this. Him at the end and him at the beginning. The horror scene is, he's not really doing anything in that, so that won't really count for him. else to say. Aunt May is great, of course. There's a fight scene between Doc Ock and Spider-Man where Aunt May's hostage and she just smacks Dr. Octopus upside the head with an umbrella. And I thought that was just hilarious. We sure showed him, didn't we? What do you mean, we? Oh. And later on, she forgives Peter. She knows that she still loves Peter. She can't hold a grudge against him. And I just love Aunt May in the first 3 movies. She's just amazing. What else can I really say? Everyone remembers the train fight. That was good. That was great. That was nice. That was fun. But something a lot of people don't talk about is the stuff with Harry. Yeah, I know J. Jonah Jameson, and J.K. Simmons. You know the memes. He's great. Shut up. The stuff with Harry, that wedge between him and Peter, since Peter's the one that takes pictures of Spider-Man, and Harry believes that Spider-Man killed his dad. And so there's a wedge there, and it keeps widening and widening until the breaking point in the 3rd movie. To the point where Peter's identity gets revealed to pretty much every major player in the plot. Harry, MJ, Aunt May knows. Aunt May always knows. That's another reason why I hate the MCU's version of Aunt May. Doc Ock, because he reveals it to him. But yeah, Peter, everybody knows. And Harry is pretty much just depressed, down. How he's in a spiral because figuring out his best friend is the person who killed his dad. And since nobody wants to tell Harry a goddamn thing, he believes it. And it leads in the sequel bait where it shows Harry discovering all the Goblin technology and becoming the next Goblin, the Hobgoblin. And I'll get into that when I get into 3. But other miscellaneous stuff I haven't talked about. MJ sucks. Yeah, of course she always knew. You're very, very bad at keeping a secret identity. Aunt May's speech about heroes was nice. The fact that Peter decides to help out through trying to save a kid from a burning building, I love that scene too, because you don't need powers or billions of dollars or something extraordinary to make you a hero. You just need to do right. Just need to do the right thing. It ain't always easy, but it's the right thing to do. Of course rule of 3. First time he sees a crime, it's easy for him to walk away. The second time he sees a crime, it's a lot harder to walk away from that. Well, people in trouble generally. And the third time, that burning building, he can't walk away. There's a child in there, and he rushes in to save that little girl. And I like that little moment where he falls and the little girl helps her up. That was just adorable. Any other scenes I want to talk about? Any other ones? Oh yeah. MJ's getting married to J. Jonah Jameson's son. You know, his son, the astronaut. Leaves him at the altar to be with Peter. Could have gone for the hot neighbor chick. It's also the landlord's daughter, so you try to keep cheaper rent that way. So, wedding dress goes for Peter, but I imagine there's going to be some conflict at work there. Because my son's son, what would have been his wife, ran away for you. Of all people. Huh? While we're talking about Jameson, I would like to point out this mini arc when he figure out that Spider-Man's quit. And before he's back, he's just, maybe I was wrong. Maybe Spider-Man was a hero. And it shows that crime is up 75% after Spider-Man and left. No shit, he was a hero. We kind of needed him. With cops as dumb as the ones we see in these movies, yeah, we need a Spider-Man. he's going through like the end of his arc where he's actually liking Spider-Man when he's gone, and then when Spider-Man's back, he's back in the full fucking tirade. He's a menace. What else can I really say about this movie? Everybody loves it. Everybody does. It's almost a perfect movie. The only things I don't like is a minor nitpick and MJ. And I can cut out the MJ. I even like the stuff with Harry. Not much I can really say about this movie other than watch it. It's great. Yeah, there was also a thing with Peter losing his powers, making it harder for him to be Spider-Man, and to the point where he quits. And I find it hilarious that once he does, his life immediately improved. Honestly, all the guy needs is a better work-life balance, a better time management skills, better commitments on other things too. But again, when you see cops that are dumb as the ones you see in these movies, kind of understanding why you feel like you need to cut up for all the slack. The doctor tells him it's all mental. Of course it is. And I think that's it. I think that's really all I had to say. This movie's great. Watch it. Better than the first one in every way. Next time we talk about Spider-Man 3. Oh boy. But what did you guys think of Spider-Man 2? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Oh, leave a like on the video if you liked it. Subscribe to see more web-slinging action. And hit that little notification bell to see when I upload all the time. Till next time, I'm Hyper Superstar. Sayonara.